Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video I wanted to talk about how to complete this Turkeytopia event. Now I try to do this with every event unless it's like super simple or if I just don't have the time, but I'll try to do it for this video. I say try, I'm already making it. Looks like there's a pack, so if you're gonna be getting the mastery stuff, so be sure to get that. I'm gonna claim mine right here. There's also a new chaos chest item, but if you're in the future watching this from like I don't know, a year from now, then you probably don't have this ally that you have to get. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. I need water. Okay then. Okay, so I just opened up some chaos chests because I can't be bothered to get water. So we'll get that real quick. And if you do want me to go over the mastery items, let me know in the comments down below and I can go over that in a separate video. I usually don't, but if you're interested, I can do that. Anyway, let's get started with the quest. So starting things off, we have to meet with Chefsley. So it's gonna be probably the guy with the exclamation point. So we just hit E on him and there we go. Step 1 done. So for step number 2, there is a Trovian bullion in here, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to go into this one and craft that one right there. I don't know why they have 3 different ones, but you just go ahead and craft that one because I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yeah, there we go. That's the one it wants. So there we go. Step 2 done. Now we gotta cook any friendsgiving food. So that's gonna be the ones in here. So it says any. So I'm just gonna craft any, I guess. This is what, 325 light? I mean, this one seems kind of interesting. I'll go with the one with superstition. Also, my lights are flickering and that's bothering me, but I'll just craft that real quick. We got the food. Step number 4, we have to grab a bite to eat. So far this is pretty easy. So last year you could just do, yeah, there we go. We can just do that. So I guess they kept that the same. Also, I think this is like 2 or 3 years ago, towards the end of the Thanksgiving event, the Snowfest event started a little bit early, like back here. So you could start on the quests a little bit. Also looks like there's another bite to eat right there. But they added something in here where you can get tokens. They didn't do that last year, and I don't think they'll do that this year. But just in case, just be on the lookout for this back area, because that might be important. Next up, we gotta go complete some dailies. So that's gonna be on this side, it looks like, because there's 3 exclamation points here. So what you can do is just claim all of them and just do all of them. So complete 15 dungeons. We got some 3 stars to do, and we have some organics from geode caves. That's going to be fun. So there isn't really much exploiting to do with this. So I'll meet you back when I finish step 5. All right, once you finish the dailies, next up we have to craft the Turkeytopia delve. So if you don't know where that is, it's kind of where people are huddled up. You might even miss this bench, but it's just back here. We want to craft that one right there, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure the next step is going to just do the boss. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's go complete a delve. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the 3rd floor, so let me put the delve down. Okay, yeah, so it's acting like a depth stepper, so I guess I'm going to go to 115. Just go to whichever one that you guys can do, and I'll meet you on the 3rd floor wherever the boss may be. Okay, I lied. Looks like it is the first depth here, the very first one that I went through, so I guess let me go to the boss and then investigate here. All right, so I'm at the boss. I guess we don't really have to go to the 3rd floor. It's just on the very first one for me, at least. So yeah, if that's the case for you, then that's great. You have to save some time with that. And yeah, there we go. All right, so for step 8, we have to defeat shadow gobblers. They're going to be in Dragonfire Peaks. So I just went over here in U5. So I'm just going to explore, and then once I see one, oh, well, there we go. That's what you have to fight. And you have to fight 15 of those. They shouldn't be too difficult to find as long as your group or whoever you're with or whoever's in this world isn't that many. So hopefully you can just kind of claim your own and maybe fight with the group, who knows. But this is pretty simple, so I'll meet back with you guys as soon as I am done with this. All right, so far everything's been pretty easy. Now for step 9, we have to defeat shadow gobbler invaders. Now if you don't know what those are, basically it's whatever just falls from the sky. Like there's a purple cloud spawns in a boss. Yeah, that's what you're going to want to wait for. This event specifically is just going to spawn in those giant turkeys. So you're just going to fight those. They do take a while to spawn. So what you could do is just go to your cornerstone AFK or just AFK somewhere and eventually they're going to spawn. Pretty sure they're like on a time limit. I can't remember the exact time, but I think it's just all under 20 minutes. So about like 10-15 minutes, you'll find one that spawns. So while we're waiting for the final 3 invaders to spawn in, this is a great segue into today's sponsor. I'd like to thank Nordvin. I'm just kidding. There's no sponsor. Could you imagine though? I do have a couple things planned though in the future. We'll see when I end up announcing those. Nothing really sponsor related because I don't know if I'll end up getting that anytime soon. But yeah, I guess you can kind of sit back, watch YouTube. You can watch my older videos. Actually, don't go too far back in my videos, but you can watch my other Trove tutorials. Get some cereal, or I don't know what you guys really eat. I like cereal. I have like way too many favorites, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a pretty good one. Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles, those are pretty decent. If you live in different parts of the world, you might have different kinds of those or different varieties. Maybe you just don't have cereal. They are pretty sugary, and it might be a little bit tricky to have if you can't have any dairy products. But yeah, I guess, you know, there's Dino Chicken Nuggets. Those are amazing. I've had those since I was a kid. And just recently, I've heard some other YouTubers in certain videos talk about that, they're having dino chicken nuggets. I thought that was pretty cool, but I would like to think that I was the first YouTuber to ever have those, even though that's definitely not true. But I did have them at a really young age. So, dino chicken nuggets versus all the other chicken nuggets. Dinos are always on top, no matter what. That's just my personal opinion. If you guys have a favorite food or like a favorite go-to snack, maybe a go-to cereal, let me know in the comments down below. Or you don't have to let me know in the comments below. I figured maybe we have all this time to spare. We can, talk about how PlayStation's better than Xbox. So that's kind of irrelevant at this point because, I mean, that used to be like a huge war back when I was like in middle school, like Xbox versus PlayStation. I don't even know if people care about that anymore. Oh, speaking of not caring anymore, what do you guys think of Trove Esports? Now, there isn't really anything sporty you can do in Trove, and this is a very non-skill based game. Nothing like your typical CSGO, Overwatch, Rocket League type thing, but we do have certain stats in this game. Like, I don't know, we have dungeons, we have boxes opened. If there's a certain type of esports thing or something cool we could do in Trove, maybe we can talk about that in the comments below. Maybe we can release something. I don't know what that something would be. Or anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna AFK. Hopefully I can get these 3 invaders done soon, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. And there we go. I joined a group for trying to get this thing done quicker, so we got that done. That's pretty cool. And to finish off step number 10, we have to complete more Friendsgiving dailies. So if we look over here, there's a bunch more things now. And it looks like it's just 3, so we just gotta pick 3 of these things to do. So I'm just gonna collect this one, the Dragonfire Peaks one where we kill the turkeys. I'm pretty sure that's that one. Yeah, so just 10 of those. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to collect these ones. I guess mine was glitched, so we'll just do that. I'll do these 3 and I'll come back when I am done, which should be all of the steps. And there we go. Looks like that is all done as well. And we get 10 points of mastery there for completing the quest line, so be sure to do that. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you want to see anything else from this event or anything in general, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing, and I will talk to you all later.